How are you, Mr. Hawke? Listen, I've been doing a few assumptions here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you'd be a Labor man, wouldn't you?
We've got an insightful bloke.
Yes,
here.
I've done my research here.
You've been on the campaign trail. You've been to Perth?
Just come back from Perth, yeah.
Well, you must have left something on the plane because there's all these pilots outside.
I think it might be a travel bag because they're saying give Hawke the sack or something.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, Bob, we're getting back Northwest Cape. The Americans have agreed to let us have it back. Can we give them anything in return, like Don Lane or
Ronald McDonald?
Gus Mercurio?
Oh, why don't you, send us a list and I'll think about it.
Okay, have they left the base in pretty good nick? I mean, are they going to get their bond back, or...?
Oh, the base is in pretty good shape when I last saw it.
Good morning, Mr. Hawke. I'm a Labor voter living in your electorate of Coburg, actually. And I've done a few polls amongst my neighbours, and everyone round here is intending to vote Labor.
What a great pollster.
Yeah, well, I haven't spoken to the guys in J Division yet, but it's pretty hard to get around this space.
The election is very much about economic management, isn't it? It's you saying, trust me, I can manage the economy better than anyone else in the offing. It seems less about ideology these days and, party politics.
No, I don't agree with that. I mean, there's a greater ideological gulf between the parties now than any time I can remember. I mean, what greater ideological gulf can you have, mate, than one side saying, I'll take billions of dollars out of the public revenue, which can be spent on kids' education, and shove it in the pockets of a wealthy, less than 1% of the population.
You're planning to do that?
That's very clever and very funny, but wrong.
But seriously,
yes.
We did have the Prime Minister in yesterday.
Oh, yes, the head honcho.
Oh, yes.
Numero uno,
Colonel.
the chairman of the board.
Thanks,
the
Colonel.
grand poobah,
Enough.
king of the castle.
Thank you, Colonel.
Oh, sorry.
But I must say, he was impressive. We talked to him about sport and all that, all sorts of things.
Yeah.
I've got a bone to pick.
Yeah.
A lot of journos were there yesterday. They were dogging, absolutely going hell for leather. What did your mother say? The two things that you never bring up.
Never bring up religion or politics.
And what were the questions they were asking?
They're all about politics.
Now, who he wants to vote for is his own business.
Exactly, and it was so close to the election too.
Welcome to the show. Last week we had Mr. Hawke under the political microscope. Now it's your turn, but we must warn you, we're going to ask you the same tough, no beg your pardons questions we asked Mr. Hawke. The same questions, is that fair?
Yeah, sure is, Grove.
Okay, how's Hazel?
You get the same
I
answer.
think we might have to adapt it slightly, Colonel.
Do you think you'll win your fourth term in
Colonel!
office?
I'm just looking through the rabble here. I don't see any sign of the mystery blonde you've been seen with recently. She's not here today?
In my pocket.
Oh, it's not Peter Harvey, is it?
Oh.